Dragon Age Origins. It has been a long time since I've played this. I am excited to give it a shot. A fun game. All of them, all three of them are fantastic. I think like
The Chantry
anime
teaches
that came
us
out on Netflix really
that
good.
it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
Yep, they sure did.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned
mess
as
around and find out.
monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Duncan.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
I love Duncan. Such a good character. I'm going to be a human male that is a warrior.
Greetings.
We're back. No worries. Alright, let's see. Stuff a little darker than that. Still pretty wide, so I'll leave it at that. What haircut? What haircut do we want to rock? Give ourselves a little bit of stubble. There we go. Yeah, not horrible. Like that jawline though. Gosh dang. Give myself a little bit more of a cheek. A little bit here, you know, just a little bit. I got left a little bit. Looks so sad in this picture. I'll be staring at that all game. Nice blue background. I like it.
I have lost concentration.
Greetings.
How do you do?
Greetings.
That's a deep voice right there.
Charmed,
Jeez.
I'm sure. Greetings.
Let's go Wise. I like it. Good. Alright. So strength is always a good one. Constitution is a good one. I'll put one more in strength. Let's go. 30. Both those. Alright. Let's see. There we go. I'm being stored in shields, so let me grab one of these. There. And let's go to one of the passive skills. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna play it just on normal difficulty, just for the fun of it.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow.
Trying not to talk about spoilers to a game that came out in like 2008.
Entirely my fault.
No.
But just
The appearance of the
I hate this
Darkspawn in
guy.
the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Let's see.
My daughter
That'll be
Delilah
nice.
asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned
There you
you
go.
for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Now, that's what I'd like to hear.
I'm just gonna be
Token
real nice to my father here.
You must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be awesome.
the
They
heroes
are
of
Order
legend.
Great Warriors.
Ended the Blights and saved us all.
They're awesome.
Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt.
Let's see where our brother
Spending
is.
some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alright. Let's get to moving around. Kind of interested. I'm already at okay, let's see. I healed. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get through any of these doors. Maybe this one. There we go.
Oh, my lord, we were just, well,
I don't want to be sounding like a jerk.
the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here. We appreciate that, my lord. Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna rat you guys out for sitting there. You guys are good.
Possible.
I don't have the key, duh. But I know where it's at for future reference. What's about to happen? I still remember a little bit about this game.
The Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again.
Our
And
mob
is threatening to leave.
Melbari? Melbari hounds? I don't know.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari
the dog.
hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky
can't
to
say I
have your
blame
own
you, dude.
Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Good
Alright,
evening, my lord.
let's go after. But we're gonna go in here first. Get some experience for reading codex.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys,
History's
you are
not boring.
referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect. If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
I'll do it. I mean, I gotta go.
Wonderful.
Oh, I'll be nice.
The Cousland history is long.
I'll be a
indeed.
nice guy.
Where shall we start? Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
I was kind of like, man, what's up with that?
It seems you've already plumbed the depths of your potential, then. A pity. At any rate, your family has held the Ternier of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence. When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won. Unfortunate.
I gotta go,
but
man.
as you wish.
Does
Gotta
that
get my
mean
dog.
we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to...
I hate to interrupt you, but I gotta go. I'm gonna take off running now. Any other experience points to be had around here? Running around. Alright.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. Just get him gone.
The
I've
last
enough
one.
to worry about with a castle full of hungry
Yeah, I'll be a
soldiers.
nice guy.
You two, stop standing there like idiots.
And elves are not treated good. My dog.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
So pretty. Such a good dog. See, I know what my dog needs. He's trying to tell us
It does
something.
seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Whenever a screen pops up. I'm gonna call him the Hound. I also like how we go sword and shield for these giant rats. I mean, these are absolute giant rats.
Very well. Shall be done. It's begun. As you say.
Combo on them.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must
A lot
have
of blood
chased
on
them
you
in
there,
through
dude.
their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your
We should
Mabari
leave all the
in hand, I'll
carcasses
be on
here.
my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
I just want to comment on all the dead rats. She's not gonna notice that. I feel like she's gonna be like, "Oh, hey,
as
look."
brazen as you please, licking his chops after...
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
All right, listen here, Nan.
Oh, don't
You
even
chill.
start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
He's a good guy. He's a good dog.
Here then, take
The
these
Hound
pork
is good.
bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Very nice. Love this dog. Look at him. Around as the dog. Do do do. Do do do.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled. You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon. You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I
Just a
spend
noble
half
guy.
the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor.
That face.
I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Bye, lady.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance. I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you? Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
A good mom. Just chilling. Let's see if we can go. Cannot.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening.
Think again.
Again. Don't insult me. Alright.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren.
Sword.
And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And
You know
here's
with your
my
hands
little
there,
brother to see me
sister-in-law.
off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you? It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough.
Gotta say, the BioWare does such a good job with characters and story. What you trying to tell me, huh? There's somebody outside.
Help me! The castle is under attack!
Well, looky there. Who could have guessed? We were being attacked.
Now we do battle.
I said, there you go. Hit him with the combo. There you go. Shield bash.
Shall be done. Keep pushing me. Who's Don't bleed for this.
Let's get this guy.
Very well. As you say. It is begun. Yes. I shall do it. Shall be done. As you say. Very well.
There you go. Stun him out.
It is begun. Farewell to you.
Just clean cut that guy's head off.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst.
Their
Are you hurt?
faces. Like, oh snap.
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Howl's men were delayed? On purpose?
Yeah.
Bastard. I'll cut
They
his
sure
arm
were.
through it myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him.
Let's do it.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly.
Let's go check.
Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
But I am gonna loot first, to be honest with you. Gonna loot, and then I'll go do that.
Perhaps we can salvage some
Ah, there you go.
things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings
All the weapons.
in that trunk.
All the weapons I'm not gonna use. Oh, wrong button. Let's level up. Dog. Give myself some more health. Let's see, sword shield. There we go. Get another passive skill. Mace.
No! My little Oren.
Yeah, pretty messed up that he killed
slaughters
her
the
and the
innocents?
kid.
How he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fucker.
He wants the castle.
Let's go. I don't want to see this.
That's messed up. Go kill them all now.
Enemies approaching. I shall do it. It shall be done. Quickly, we must dice dropping.
Stun me out there.
We will not be defeated.
It is begun. Very well. I shall do it.
Hit with your stuns. Get on my nerves.
I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Your buddy's all dead now too. Messed up people, man.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
I mean, I want to kill the guy, but you know, hey, I get it. Alright.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
What you gonna do?
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
These creatures have no
Yeah, you go fight, dude.
Very well. It is begun.
I'll do my best to protect you.
Dog droppings.
You gotta fight or do something there, man. You're just standing there.
I need to have a word with you.
I was trying to target another guy, but that's okay.
Very well. Yeah. It shall be done. I shall do it.
You missing? What's going on there?
As you say. It is begun. You a new one.
Stunned out.
It shall be done. It is begun. Run you through.
Here we go. Doing better now.
I will kill them all myself.
As you say. Give me, please. I need to have a word with you.
That ability missed.
They can bite my hand.
There we go. I can't open any of these chests. We got a little party now. Look at us.
It is begun. It shall be done. As you said. What was that?
There we go.
To battle.
These guys even spawning from.
It shall be done. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Alright.
Very well.
I will kill them all myself.
Come, let us end this. Over here. Foolish!
Deal with these archers. There you go. Let's get some more looting.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
just be killing everybody I just met. Got anything hidden in here? Nothing I can open. Alright, party, let's move out. See if we can get anything else.
No, I
We're
cannot.
getting close to the treasury. The Cousland family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
I do agree with that.
I am done.
I agree with all that. I will. Go ahead and just kill him. Put on. Yeah, I don't have enough to do that one. Family sword to start with. The shield. That armor's better. Oh yeah, all the blood dragon armor. It'll be a minute before I can wear that.
Very well. Stop! I shall do it. Shall be done.
This archer.
As you say. Oh, stop them! It's begun.
There you go. That's one way to get rid of them.
There is hope yet.
Alright. Let's keep going. I keep looting first though. Because you know, that's the most important thing to be doing right now.
Enemies approaching.
You gotta explore. Like, look at this, see? Now I got more people.
It is begun, as you say.
I'm just saying, I know there's a lot more of them, but I'm kind of winning right now. I'm taking the castle back.
As you say.
Only losing like really nobody either. Look at this giant group of people we got now.
I shall do it. Very well.
Blast you!
He hit me with a pinning shot. Yeah, go get him. Hey guys. Oh, hey buddies. You walked right past him. I needed you there. What are you doing? I feel like the music's really loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I don't know if that saved it or not. It did.
It is begun. Shall be done.
Hey, Archer, don't run away. Keep hit me with the pinning shot, then run away. Ah, how's that feel? Deserve that. Look, Mom, I know, but I'm looting. Getting that experience. Get rid of that mage. Well, I would if I didn't get stunned every 2 seconds. Healing. Hey! They're all dealt with.
Go, man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Alright. See if we can find her dad. Find her dad. Well, let's save this guy's life.
Keep it up. What can you say? What was that?
Oh, blast you!
Shall we not bleed for this?
We must get out. They're slaughtering everyone.
Run!
Yeah.
Run!
Y'all get out of here.
It is begun. As you say, shall be done.
I'll save my servants.
I shall do.
I'll run you through.
Yeah, here goes.
Of all the blood-blighted little thing. Very well. Shall be done. Don't bleed for this.
Some looting. Maybe technically where we're supposed to go, but I'm all about saving people. I'm noble.
Enemies
I'm a good guy.
It is begun.
Forget they got a knot here.
It is begun. I shall do.
Resistant to being hit with a stun.
We will not be defeated.
Yeah.
Stay down.
I'm glad you missed with that. You didn't miss with that one.
It is begun. Shall be done. Don't bleed for this. I shall do it.
Foolish.
I wouldn't
How will pay for what
Don't bleed
you've
for
done?
this.
There we go. Oh wait, I gotta go loot again. There's an open door. I gotta go look. Alright, let's move on. Straight up just murdering everybody.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think. Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, pup.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes. Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened. I wish I could go. Oh.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised. I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
He's determined.
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the
I like Duncan.
Ostagar,
I didn't fight my way towards him.
Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
I'm just saying.
So long as justice comes to Howe. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Howe's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. My place is with your father, at his side to death and beyond.
Gotta say, Eleanor's ride or die.
So sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Like a Disney movie.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin
Sorry,
of
parents.
Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
He would have.
Can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Of that, I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an Archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Some more level up. Go 20 strength. And one more in that. Let's see. Need good dexterity for that. I need that going. Alright. Let's run across the bridge.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I am. That's me.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to
that's a really
find
good
his
point.
enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Well, don't let this old mage distract.
Sorry, Wynne, meant to cut you off.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
I do not.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I could... Let me know what you'd like.
Let's see what I could sell. Not using this. We'll eventually use that. Already have that. My boots are better. It's the same thing. My armor's better. I'll wear that in a little bit. Was it just a ring? Okay. I don't really think that does anything, so I'll sell that.
Shall I take that quiet
No.
as a no?
Wearing that shield right now? Oh, I have a better one. No, I don't.
Oh, well, too bad.
Oh, okay. I wasn't wearing that one. I needed to be wearing. What am I doing? Can't even equip the better one. Let's go find our buddy. One of the best companions in the game ever made.
Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Called him a fool.
One
It's a good
thing
insult.
about the Blight is how it brings people together. You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
No, we've not met, and you
that
must
makes
be
you
Alistair.
Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right,
That'll be
that
nice.
was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I have not.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Let's go. Maybe another chest I can't open. Yep.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Yeah, lady, I know you're still talking to me, but I took off. Yeah, to be honest with you.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
There's Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can
Be a
begin.
nice polite guy.
You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Like how they're just gonna honor those treaties. Wait a second.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow
must
Gain
leave
that
the
the war
hounds.
party's
I
ready
do not
to
wish
begin
warrior.
scouting.
The hound
Not
is
before
as
the
much
battle
wicked
word if
as
we
a
find
blade.
anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the town, I hope. Turnlow Gain has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy. We aren't. We're ash warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his. Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
That's smart.
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Hang on, me just asking him any questions.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Oh, I'm not a full-fledged Grey Warden yet. Just a recruit.
Who told these things to come and play? As you said.
Didn't even see that wolf run up on me. Wolves everywhere, man. Good sized pack of them.
Best be wary. As you said.
Trying to run at me. Get some stuff to sell.
Over here.
Let's get running.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn.
Not now, Alistair.
They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
That music come from? It's so much louder than him.
An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean
Whatever
I need
reason.
to make this easy, however.
Ever since that
Let's get a
game
move on.
has come out, well over a decade ago now, David just reminds me of Quagmire. He even somewhat sounds like him a little bit. Hey look, there's Darkspawn right around the corner. There's an evil laugh, man. I like the little gin logs. Crack me up. Look at little bitty things. Just eat that one down the hill. Oh, he didn't fall all the way. There's one vial.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Okay, see, that's what I was trying to... I thought the guy I was talking to was that there's a sick Mabari hound and I gotta heal it. Always heal it.
It probably is. You want to... The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Thank you, Quagmire. I really appreciate that. That's super nice. I ignore them. I mean, yeah, you could block an arrow. It's gonna take 3 arrows in there. You got a shield, dog. Mess him up. There we go. One more vial is all we need. Forget you got the rogues. Just kick me? What the heck, dog? Kick me? What's wrong with you? The tiniest little legs just give me a nice little kick. Dude, I don't appreciate that one bit. Oh, we must be getting something important. It's saving for us. I'll be honest, I've played this game I don't know how many times, but I don't remember every little bit of it. It's been so long. That's nice, I like that.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
Missed. Unless you weren't going for me. No, come here, come here. Come here. Yeah, I got him.
As you say.
No. I don't know what you're trying to do. Let's get rid of him. He's going to be the troublemaker. Now we can take care of the little ones. Ah, I walked right into that. I didn't see it. I don't have the ability.
Shall be done. It is begun.
Heal up. Find two of these on my own. Team at.
Dead yet? Right to the face.
Miss. What are you talking about? Hey, you missing, man. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Got all the vials we need. Over here. Can't remember if there's anything over here to loot. It's like elf foot and more of that wildflower, but we already have one, so we're good. I don't really want to fight them again, even though they just spawned in. We're just gonna keep running, guys. Keep on running. Don't follow me over here. That's funny. Go right ahead. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there's quite a few of them here. Oh, that was messed me up. That was my move. Hit him down for a second. There we go. I'm stun. There we go. I was not paying attention to realize these guys all died. Oops, a daisy. Should probably be paying attention to their health. That's last one standing. Me and this guy going at it. 1v1.
begun. I will not.
You know, that's why I didn't miss like every hit. Come on out. Hit him with a combo. There you go. Alright, you guys can stand back up now. The fight's over. We won, guys. Don't worry. Alright, here we go.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Love her. Just gonna say it right now.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is.
Best
She'll
quote.
turn us into
Best
toads.
quote of the whole game right there.
Of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell
There you go.
mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one
Oh,
steal
me,
from
Alistair.
dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I would. Yep, coming right behind you. Alistair and Quagmire are just upset.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do? Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing.
Love
do
Fleming.
not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Thank you. See, I'm nice. The other ones aren't as nice. Alright, I gotta find the Mabari Warhound. There he is. I need to save him.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into
I did.
I
There
don't
you
know
go.
for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth... You're very generous.
I don't want any money. I just want that hound to be fixed and be safe. That's all I care about.
So you
Just heal him.
returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Sure have.
I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. Excellent.
Let's go.
You'll need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Let's commence the joining.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die.
Yeah,
Maybe
you would.
we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
There you go.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Quagmire, no.
I am sorry, Davith.
I am sad to see Quagmire go. I've only known him for so long.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No.
Duncan ain't gonna have
You
any
ask
chill.
too much.
Man, I'm telling you that right now.
There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
And Duncan just straight up killing folks now.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
I like how I take my gloves off for this part. It's like I can't wear my armor. Like I gotta have them bare hands.
Are a Grey Warden.
I forgot how big the Archdemon's teeth are.
Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one
good.
last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Thanks, man.
Take
Blood
some
pendant.
When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad and, well, it won't be pretty.
Good little level up.
Alright. We can speak more after the meeting with the king.
Alright, Duncan, you're walking real slow. I'm gonna get ahead of you here. Go ahead and start this.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you,
I guess she
Logain.
came out of nowhere just to drop that one line.
Moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right? Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Then I must
And
join
you can't
the
tell me
others.
as well. What happens if
From here,
Alistair
you
gets
two are on
an
your
arrow
own.
to the head?
Remember,
Then I'm just sitting
you
there
are
like, I wonder
both
what the
Grey
sound is.
Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright, dude, let's go. Gonna go start the battle. Gonna go start the battle. So many cutscenes at the beginning of the game, I honestly forgot.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
And they are creepy looking. You can't blame your guys to have a little bit of fear. These things are terrifying to look at. And also the giant ogres don't really help either.
Archers!
I'd be letting off a volley already. Then letting off another one. Off as many as you can, man.
For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge.
The game cut off Alistair. Jeez. He was screaming there. Hey! Oh, y'all are dead, huh? That sucks. Look, I'm fighting down there.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Go. Let's go, Circle Mage. You're with us.
Darkspawn has sensed us.
Thanks for the flaming sword, man.
Very well.
Go get him, Hound.
Shall be done.
There we go. All right. Stun off. There we go.
Down you go.
Yeah, the combat is just, you know, you kind of just hit A and you just attack, and then eventually throw another ability in there. But for the most part, you're kind of just hitting A and let it auto attack it. This guy. There you go. How's that feel? Stun off. Nice. Good job, Mafari. Loot these guys. Dex, I kind of need that. Just auto level up. Alistair. Can't. I know the wire's there. I knew it was there, man, but I couldn't untrip it. Man, you have a shield. Use it. Just don't walk at him.
Don't give them the advantage.
Oh, I leveled up. Cool. Monster, don't die, man.
My blood.
It is, man. You got a lot of health. You need to chill out. The guy has no loot on him. Kinda weird. Alright. Some more strength there. Alright, let's go. Actually, I want to go. Sure, I don't miss any loot. Spawned in behind us too. Alright, there we go. Get some damage. Don't stun me and run away. Loot on. Oh, there's a gift. Go. Sounded like the locust from Gears of War. It was popping out of the grounds.
Shall be done. It is begun.
Just going to the second floor.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry.
Quickly, he's
We need
just
to get up
swayed to be like,
the
oh,
tower
yeah,
and light the
you're right.
signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Let's go loot the other door. There we go. Here we go. Frost Rock. Tree of the Chantry.
I shall do it. It is begun, as you say. Shall be done. Very well, as you say. Shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it, as you say. Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it.
I'm missing that guy with that.
Very well.
Go get the one further away. I think he's safe. He's not safe. Yeah, he gets done. How's that feel?
More of the teams ahead.
Past him.
As you say.
She'll bash this guy in the corner. Trying to. Okay.
It is begun. Shall be done. It's a fine thing we've done.
Guy's just straight up ignoring me. There you go. Now pay attention to me, don't you? Done. Alright, dude, just hit me in the background. Now you're getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. Quit it.
There we go.
So many chests if you're not a rogue. It's difficult to get. Alright, third floor.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
I shall do it.
Be sneaky over there in the corner. I don't go for that. Oh, the hound leveled up. No, come back here. Like I still don't even know he's all the way over there.
Quickly, we must fight.
Here. Nice arrow. That's pretty cool. Some money. Level up the hound.
More of the teams ahead.
See you over here.
It is begun. As you say. Very well. Away with you!
How'd that feel? Hit him with a shield bash. Didn't do anything. Alright. Release the hounds.
As you say.
That dude got shield bashed by me, then got knocked around.
Very well.
You guys got that up there? I'm gonna run over there and want to loot. You guys got this.
That's a lot of blood.
Y'all didn't need me. Right, looks like they came out this room. A little bit of looting in here. I mean, you just get the health. The health alone's enough to go loot the stuff. You spawn in, little dude.
It's begun.
It was a mistake, but hey. You gotta learn from your own mistakes. Even though you're dead. And you're an evil darkspawn.
As you say.
Go ahead and knock him down and go for the archers.
It's begun.
There we go. I tried to open it. You guys saw. I got the circle mage had some stats. It's just this non-name NPC that the game gave us so we'd have a mage. Ogres are terrifying to look at there.
More of the scenes ahead.
If y'all want to start shooting the guy, you can.
Very well.
Hey man, they messed it up. They're strong.
As you say. Watch out! Very well. It shall be done. Come, let us end this.
He's back kicked me. What the heck?
Okay, done with you now.
There we go. Can I loot? Can I loot before I start this? I know the beacon's there, but I want to loot. Looting's good, man. Looting's good. Okay, let's check our inventory real fast before we keep going. What I need for that? 31 strength. I'm getting there. Definitely not as good. Not as good. It is pretty good. I think I'll give that to Alistair, though. He can't use it. Okay, well, there's that. Slide the beacon. Let's continue this story.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
There he is. A villain.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
They all just go with them. And just good soldiers. All that fighting up that tower just for this man to walk away. Snaps the king. Crushes them. There you go, Duncan. The boss he is. At least he dies knowing we didn't fail him.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember? The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat. You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start. I do not mind. Take your time. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
There you go.
I agree. 'Tis time
That's
you
the only
speak
question
with
I needed
Mother,
to know.
then be
I
on
couldn't
your
remember
way.
how she saved us. A giant bird, but spoiler, she's a dragon.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
We need to bring Loghain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon. By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention, I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army. It seems to me those...
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Archdemon would never stand for this, surely. I suppose. Archdemon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the landsmeet.
Smart place to go.
Of course! We could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Archdemon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
We are, yes.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point.
She makes a good point.
Mother?
Just saying, Alistair.
This is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens.
There you go.
Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
And we're on our way.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I
Fellowship
suggest
of the
village
Dragon.
north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am
Exactly,
so
Alistair.
pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
I handled that good. You got everybody's approval. 4+ across the board.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Look at me, already giving gifts. Alright. That is where I'm going to end this. Thank y'all so much. And I'm definitely going to continue doing this. It's just too much fun. That is for sure.